All right, welcome back to post-game press conference. Lenoir-Rhyne versus Michigan Tech. Joined by head coach of the Bears, Brett Owen, number 7, Akili Evans, number 11, Junior Hudnett, and family. Brett, just opening thoughts on today's game.
Man, that was another just absolutely high-level, intense college basketball game. I thought both teams were just absolutely fought their tails off. I would have paid $15 to come watch that game. I can tell you that. They're a great team, first of all. Obviously, bringing everybody back from a championship team in their league. I would expect that they've got a great chance to be an Elite Eight team if they can stay healthy. I guess the question that I was kind of thinking to myself was, if you knew you were going to be 0-2, would you come? Would you show up? And I think I would. I think our team from last night to tomorrow. I mean, that was a heck of a 24-hour period there with playing those two teams back to back on short rest. We really threw our guys in the fire, and I think what came out the other side of this is a forged group, and I think we learned a lot about ourselves. I think we learned several good lessons. I think that one lesson we learned is we know that we're really close to being that elite level team. The other thing we learned is that every single thing matters. When you lose an overtime game and you look at our free throw shooting, it stings. When you lose an overtime game and you look at how many second chance points we gave up and how many offensive rebounds we gave up, it stings. And so I think this is a great message for these guys. It's one thing for them to hear it from me. It's another thing for them to experience themselves and to just know how important every single possession is when you get to this level of games. But overall, just really, really proud of how we fought. Really sick to my stomach that we didn't come out of here with a win today. I thought we deserved to win, man, with how hard our guys fought. But what I told our team is, those guys have been playing together for a really long time. No transfers, I think, and so they're probably up here towards the peak of their potential. And I think our guys are just getting started. We've known a few of these guys for 2 months, so I think we're just getting started, and I think our potential is through the roof.
Question for the players: despite being 0-2, playing really high quality opponents, what are some messages that you personally are going to be taking throughout the rest of the season?
I think it was good playing against high-level competition like that, especially going into it. We know what it's like to play against the top teams, and we know what it's going to be like once we get there and fighting through the season.
I think it definitely gives us a pinpoint on what we need to work on. We played two great teams, and I think it gives us a chance to go back and really go in and see where the great teams at so we can get there.
Coach, you shot 60% in the second half. Talk about what you liked out of the second half and maybe some things that you're going to hopefully pull for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I like the way we shot it. I thought that our offensive execution was better. What I didn't like was the turnovers. We turned it over way too many times in a game like that. Some silly ones that shouldn't have happened. But I loved that we shot 60% in the second half. I'm not sure what they shot. They shot 38%. They shot 31% for the game. I mean, that's an incredible effort by our guys on defense. I mean, Tomaszek is an unbelievable player. He gets 33 points, but he took 34 shots to get there. That is an excellent job. You say, well, he scored 33 points, coach. You didn't do your job. No, we did our job. He took a ton of possessions to get those 33 points. So really just proud of our defensive effort. Proud that there were some guys in that game. Amarion Savage is one that comes to mind, who he's kind of like trying to find where do I fit into this whole thing. And we put him in, just said, man, just hound the ball. Just hound the ball. And he came up with a steal in the backcourt that really ignited the whole run that we were on. It was a huge play. And so I think that he's kind of finally understanding, okay, like that can be where I can really help this team. 'Cause he's an elite on ball defender. So a lot of good came out of this. You know, I feel sick for our players and our fans that we're sitting at 0-2 right now. I know we came into the season with a lot of high expectations, but I think in my mind those expectations are certainly there and maybe even a little bit higher than they were.
Last question for Akili and Junior. You guys had 34 points in the paint, 16 points on fast break. Just talk a little bit about the team as a whole, whether it's Conrad or someone else down low, that ability to, whether it's steals on one end and being able to convert on the other.
As far as points in the paint, having Big Conrad as a target is next to none. I mean, throwing it down there to him while he has somebody sealed, it's automatically going to be 2 points as long as he goes up with the ball. So, I mean, he's big for us when it comes to scoring in the paint and carving out space. And we picked it up in that second half with the steals, and we was able to get on the break. Keyshawn was big with steals, and like you said, Amarion was really big coming up with steals in that second half, which sparked a lot of our fast break points. So,
Achille was pretty good on the fast break too.
A little bit.
I feel like we have a long athletic team. Conrad is a big help in the paint, shooting 60% on last season. Same with Sam. And we have guys that can slash like him, Blessing, Keyshawn. It really helps once we're able to get out in transition, and we really don't have to just pound in the paint in the half court.
Again, early start to the season, but coach, players, thank you for your time, and hopefully you had a good time here. And
Yeah, I'll just say one more thing. Off the charts event. Florida Southern, an incredible job with the way you guys handled this, and the professionalism. I know our players feel like they were at a big time event, and it is a big time event. This is the best in Division II. We're very grateful that we were invited and got to play on this stage, and then thanks to John McCarthy for everything that he's doing for this level and the exposure that he brings to this level. This has been outstanding, and it's something that I'm gonna cherish, even though I'm going home a little bit sick. I'm gonna cherish this time here and the way that we were treated here. So thank you.
good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
Thank you.